chestnut roasting, Jack Frost nipping at your nose. So I'm offering.
What is going on, YouTube? I'd like to welcome you guys back to Red's World. Today I'm going to be doing a Christmas movie tier list. Now, if you don't know what a tier list is, it's essentially a list. There's different tiers such as good, bad, never seen, so on and so forth. So we got different ranks amongst the movies, and then a bunch of movies that the creator of this tier list put together. I made the last one, which was Xbox versus PlayStation exclusives, but on this one, another creator made it, so shout out to them. I don't know who it is, I don't know how to tell or anything like that, but I will have a link in the description, so that way you guys can also go see the tier list yourselves. And like I said, leave a comment down below and say, hey, I did one on my channel or whatever. We'll come check out yours, or tag me on Twitter, Instagram, whatever. My socials will also be down in the link or the description below, so you can click on those links and message me. But today I plan on getting into a tier list of Christmas movies. Hopefully I don't get any hate for this one. The Xbox one was my first dislike on YouTube, so you know we finally are starting to make it when we're getting dislikes. I'm waiting on the negative comments and things, but for now we'll have to settle with the dislikes. But yeah, so with this, there may be some movies missing or anything like that. So if you want to talk to the creator or something like that, I'm sure there's a way you could do that through tiermaker.com. But all of that stuff will be linked in the description. But let's go ahead and hop into it. Alright, so here we are. Like I said, you guys can see the movies here. Now I'm just going to rank them. The last video took way too long. I ended up talking about it for an hour. I don't want to do that. So let's look at our tiers here. We got legendary, great, good, bad, horrible, trash, and never watched. So with each one of these, I'm going to be as honest as I can. But let's go ahead and hop into it. Alright, so right off the bat, we got Jim Carrey's A Christmas Carol. Now, A Christmas Carol is a fantastic movie. I don't know where to rank it, though, because there are some things it lacks in it. I feel like it would have almost been better as a series or something, but the movie just felt so rapid pace. I mean, I think they did a fantastic job with everything. I don't really have too much to say, and I want to condense this down because the last video took way too long. So I'm not going to get stuck talking about it. If I had to rank as of right now, which may change later, I'm going to put this one at great. Next, we have A Christmas Story. If you haven't seen A Christmas Story, I definitely recommend seeing it. It's always on TV, it's on Netflix and stuff like that, I'm sure. Me and my mom watched this movie a million times. I can't put it at legendary, only on the simple fact that it is dated. You know, maybe if it was the 90s, I'd probably put it at legendary, but for now I'm gonna also put that one at great. Next, we got A Charlie Brown Christmas. To me, legendary. Between the movie itself just being really good, the soundtrack is one of my favorite Christmas instrumental music, soundtracks amongst any movie. I think it's a fantastic movie. Charlie Brown is classic. I highly recommend that one if you haven't seen it. Arthur Christmas, never seen that one. Bad Santa. Bad Santa was good. I won't say it's great or legendary. I think it was like a lot of people like it too much because it's like the dirty Christmas movie. It's got a good cast. It's overrated in my opinion, but I did like it. I enjoyed it. I just don't think it's great. I've never watched Die Hard, which I might get some hate for. Die Hard is not a movie that interests me at all. And Bruce Willis actually had hair. That's shocking. I don't think I've ever seen that. Next, we got a movie called Elf. This is Will Ferrell. This is a great movie. Will Ferrell's ability to act like a stupid person is incredible. To act like a kid or a weird person, like Step Brothers and stuff. Will Ferrell, that's his role. That's what he does best. I don't even know how to say this, so we're going to put that on Never Watch. Now, also, I'd like to say I did used to watch a lot of TV and stuff, so before, the cable boxes and stuff like that, yeah, no, I'm old. I didn't know what movies I was watching. So some of these I may have seen and just don't remember them. So I don't know what Four Christmases is, to be honest, so I'm going to put that there. Frosty the Snowman, I'm going to put it at good just because there's no, normal. So next we got Gremlins. I get the concept. I understand why people like it, but I personally think the movie is trash. I really do. You know, I know it's a classic on some people's list, but for me, in my opinion, I don't think it's good. Oh boy, these ones are gonna get me some hate. Never seen Home Alone. I of course know some of the scenes, of course seen things, but I haven't seen enough of Home Alone to actually judge it. So next we got the original cartoon for How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas. This is legendary. You know, kind of like Charlie Brown, it had the soundtrack, it had the visuals. It created this. The Grinch is one of the weirdest dystopias that's just, it's insane. And Dr. Seuss has always been like that. Dr. Seuss is so weird, but the fact that they captured it in the movie, definitely a legendary one. And again, we got, you know, Jim Carrey, the Grinch. I'm going to put that at legendary too. And the reason I'm going to put that at legendary is, for one, kudos to Jim Carrey. He just was the Grinch. It just worked. I don't I don't know how to explain it, but on top of that, between the directing of the movie, the art capturing, the camera angles, they did everything exactly the way it needed to be done to capture a real life Grinch movie. Absolutely legendary. I don't believe I've ever seen A Wonderful Life. I did see Jingle All the Way. I don't really have too much to say about it. I'm gonna say bad. I don't think it's trash per se. It works. It's definitely a stylistic choice. I don't know what this is. I can't read what this one says, so we're just gonna put that down here. I've never seen Miracle on 34th Street. Mixed Nuts. That's the guy from Cheaper by the Dozen, isn't it? I can't remember his name. I've probably seen this movie, but I'm not remembering it. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Oh, you know, it's cool. So I'll put that at good. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Never seen it. Never even heard of it, to be honest. Polar Express, the Polar Express. This is absolutely legendary. I love the Polar Express. Same with the other movies here in this legendary list. Between the art, the soundtrack, the weird dystopia world, like, it's incredibly well made. And if you have not seen these four movies, watch them. They're good. They're really good. Polar Express is, I mean, I could talk all day about the Polar Express. It's a fantastic movie. Next we got Rudolph. I think there was more than one Rudolph. Yeah, there's more than one Rudolph, so we'll go ahead and move these both together. We'll put them at good. Next we got Scrooged. I believe I've seen this movie, but I can't remember it at all right now, so we're gonna go ahead and get that out the way. I don't know what this is. It looks like A Christmas Carol or something, but I can't see. So the Muppet Christmas Carol, they're not interesting to me, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw this one at horrible. I won't put it at trash, but it's like, you know what? I'll be generous. I'm gonna put it at bad. So next we got Nightmare Before Christmas. I gotta put this one at legendary. There's a theme going on in the top here. All of these have really good soundtracks, which I think is important to capture the Christmas essence. And Nightmare Before Christmas did something super interesting with their writing by making the narrative also balance between Halloween and Christmas, which is a weird time for a lot of people because most people hate people who decorate before December 1st or something like that. But then you got the people who want to decorate as soon as Halloween's over. Well, Nightmare Before Christmas is essentially that feeling in a movie, but it's also showing you this weird Halloween world and this dark, just wicked dystopia. They do so good with capturing the Oogie Boogie and the weird kids, and like everything that's supposed to be good in society is bad there. Kids with worms coming out of their heads and stuff like that, you know, people with two faces and a skeleton as like your leader, like, you know, it's literally taking societal norms and flipping them to showcase a bad place, and it becomes interested in Christmas, and it makes for a really unique narrative. You know, awesome job, fantastic movie, gotta put that up there with legendary. You know, next we got the Santa Claus. So for me, I gotta say the Santa Claus is great. I personally think the Santa Claus is one of the better generic 90s Christmas movies. I think the narrative of, you know, Santa being played by someone else who wasn't originally supposed to be Santa is one of the craziest plot twists ever. So Never seen Trading Places. Never seen Call Me Claus. Christmas with the Cranks. Never seen that. The Santa Claus 2. Another great one. Pretty much everything I said about the first one, I could say about the second one. But the second one actually did something that a lot of series don't do. It actually got better. It was a movie that did a really good job with capturing the essence of, okay, the first movie is an origin story. Now the second movie, we need to completely just change it. It's almost like an episode of Rick and Morty. Like when you start off an episode of Rick and Morty, it might be them at home. By the end of the episode, you're on another planet. Rick's asking Morty to shove seeds up his butt. He's, going to some casino, teleporting, fighting a whole army of, aliens and whatever. Like that's the way Santa Claus 2 feels versus Santa Claus 1. You're getting a much deeper dive into the problems of being Santa Claus. I think they did even better on the second one than they did the first one. So next we got 8 Crazy Nights. This is another one, like, I wish I had, like, I think I seen it as a category, because there are a lot of them on here I think I seen. Never seen Ernest Saves Christmas. Fred Claus. I feel like I know I've seen that one. I know for a fact I've seen that one, but I have no recollection of it. Okay, so next we got the new Grinch. Now, I have not watched it. I don't have any issues with watching it or anything. As you get older, you get busy. You guys know how it is, and I just never set the time out. I do plan on watching that movie, though. I might leave a little snippet by the end of the Red's 10 Days of Christmas and let you guys know what I thought about it. I'll probably watch that tomorrow or today. Like, I genuinely do want to watch it, but I just, for one, when it's not Christmas, I'm not going to watch it. And, here I am making Red's 10 Days of Christmas on, December, so gonna be a little busy, but I might find time to squeeze it in. So next we got the original Home Alone, it looks like, which I did not know there was. If you guys do some research, let me know down below. What is this? Is this a sequel? Is this the original? It looks a little bit older. It almost looks like an old book cover. It looks like there were 2 Home Alone movies before the Macaulay Culkin one. I'm not sure. Next we got Jack Frost. I'm going to put Jack Frost up at great. They nailed the plot. Going back and looking at it, it's not the best looking, special effects or anything like that. But it looks good. The plot is so good. If you can, I challenge anyone who watches this video, if you can go watch Jack Frost and genuinely give it a watch and pay attention and immerse yourself into it. If you can finish that movie and not cry, you're a different breed of person, because I cry every time I watch it. It's good. It's really good. I've never seen Just Friends. Actually, that looks really... Yes, I did see Just Friends. I just watched this one last year. It's when, I could be wrong here, but Ryan Reynolds... Yeah, because the guy on the left is like a doctor, and he's trying to steal the girl in the middle. Ryan Reynolds had a crush on the girl in the middle, but at the beginning of the movie, he was really fat. Yeah, I remember that movie. You know what? I genuinely did watch this one. I'm going to say this one's good. I'm not going to say it's great, but I do think that one is good. Last Holiday, I'm not remembering. Grandma's House We Go, not remembering. Medea's, I'm going to say bad. It's so drawn out. Everything Medea just gets old. It's the same jokes. Medea's just not that great to me. I've never seen Unaccompanied Minors. Never seen that. Never seen that. Office Christmas Party. I don't think I've seen that. Never seen that. The Santa Claus 3. This one, I'm going to put it legendary. They created a conflict. You can see it on the cover. You got good versus bad. You got a bunch of crazy stuff happening. You got more and more things happening that kind of take the pull off of Tim Allen as the main character into the world of Christmas, into the world of Santa. You're no longer focused on Tim Allen and his role as Santa. You're focused on what is happening, what is going to happen, why is this, so on and so forth. And they create this crazy, just confusing, there's a lot of subliminal stuff in there too that's more symbolic of the corporate world and how they do Christmas and try to sell Christmas to you, opposed to just enjoying the holidays and being in good spirits and things like that. They really do a good job of showcasing that stuff on there. So that was really cool as well. Santa Claus was a good one. I'll put that at good. This is just another one of those weird Rudolph type movies. Santa Buddies. Well, we're gonna put that one at bad. All the Air Bud movies I watched, I loved them as a kid, but that was the thing is, it's not to say, again, these are not movies that are like, oh, these are horrible. Every one of these are horrible. You cannot enjoy them yourself. It's the art. It's not, did I enjoy them? It's, where do I think they rate as a piece of art, So I think it's bad. Santa with Muscles. Christmas, SpongeBob Christmas. Is this the one? Oh, yeah. That was a whole movie? I didn't know that was a movie. I thought that was like an episode. I mean, I'll put that at good. I think they did good with that. I swear I've seen The Night Before, but it's not coming to me. Because I watch most of the Seth Rogen movies. I think he's a funny guy. I'm going to have to put on Never Watched. I'm not remembering that one. I know I've never seen 'Twas the Night. I've seen a bunch of that on a bunch of lists. I'm trying to read what this one says. The Christmas Presents. Yeah, I don't know what that is, so no. Why him? I don't know. I watched the movie. It's James Franco and Bryan Cranston. I watched that movie right after I watched Kevin Hart and Bryan Cranston in the paraplegic movie or whatever it was called, where he's like paralyzed. That was a really good movie, by the way. But why him? I didn't think this was a Christmas movie. I remember seeing it, and I guess they did spend Christmas at his house or something. I haven't seen it in a while. I watched it when it first came out, and I haven't seen it again or anything. I thought it was good though. I like James Franco. I like Bryan Cranston. I think that was a fantastic combination. I'm probably going to have to watch it again. I don't remember it that much, but I do remember it being good. I'm not going to say it was great, but I'll say it was good. So there we have it. If you guys disagree, then by all means, let me know down in the comments. I'm open to hear any sort of opinions and things like that. But, that's been my Christmas tier list. If there's any movies that weren't mentioned, again, go talk to the creator through tiermaker.com. That'll be linked in the description. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it. A lot of nostalgia there, a lot of movies and stuff that I haven't seen in a while and things like that. So pretty cool to be able to see that kind of stuff. Again, hopefully you guys have a really good holiday. I'm enjoying myself so far. I got some stuff planned for New Year's as well. But, yeah, so thank you guys for coming to Red's World. Stay tuned for more to come soon, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. I show the pain in the people we paint in the pavement, pour blood on the precipice. I can tell what you are thinking, we're breaking and caving in all of the relevant media sources, cross swords with the forces and forces.